Do we just start calling it the National Blowout Association? Let's talk some NBA today. What's up, boys? It is Keystone coming at you guys with another free pick video. Guys, if you're new to the channel, definitely hit subscribe. Been on a little bit of a heater. Finally cooled off a little bit yesterday on a bunch of hooks. I'll show you guys about it. I gave you guys 6 free props. I think we went 4 and 2, so it wasn't the worst day. I just personally didn't find a way to monetize it. So definitely hit subscribe, guys. I do appreciate all the support. If you have a little extra time, could you hit the like or you maybe even drop a comment? Let me know what you think of today's slate or something. It goes a long way. Only takes you guys a few seconds to kind of, just show the channel a little love, show the channel a little support for all the time that I'm putting in trying to make these free pick videos for you. I am really strongly considering kind of evolving the channel too, and like going taking the production up even to a better tier now that I'm doing this kind of full time on top of the actual sports betting. So I completely forgot yesterday to do the contest winners, so I loaded up both videos. You guys met those requirements. If we can get we'll do 30 likes and 10 comments on this one. If we can get to that number, I'll give out a VIP week pass for. So this is from yesterday's NBA video. Let's go ahead and get us a winner. All right, Rodney Rain 873. Let's go, brother. You just won a VIP week pass. Rodney, there is a phone number in the description. Just shoot me a text, say, hey, it's Rodney, and I will get you set up on the VIP week pass. Congratulations. And then I had another one set up for you guys for, this was for the last NFL video I did, which you guys totally rocked on, man. Appreciate it when you guys really take the time to smash those buttons. So let's get another one right here. Oh man, he just loves, this is actually one of my VIP guys. He loves to win these, and I have to say, no, you can't win because you're already on there. So let's, all right, El Brujo 4. There you go, man. Oh, you know what? I like that too. This guy actually reminded me because it says it right there. Philly didn't beat Washington twice. Absolutely correct. I kind of brain farted that in the video. It just kind of felt like they did, because like Washington had to do like a lot of things to come back, and they were playing literally against backup quarterbacks. So yeah, but I like that, man. I appreciate the comment. You just won a VIP week pass, so just shoot me a text, bro, and we'll get you set up on that. So we have a very small slate today, guys. You can see this was a little bit of a recap that I did yesterday. Joker, just started the game 11 for 11. There wasn't any like, put back rebound opportunities, nothing like that. He ended with 12, so we're too short. But I mean, believe it or not, the triple double on sites like Chalkboard and Sleeper now, where you can bet on it, like the multipliers are like practically the same as the assist and the rebound lines. So, it's kind of crazy. But of course, like the one stat I chose is the one he didn't hit. So, I mean, he just absolutely went beast mode. So, Zion had to sweat this one. I don't know what's up with the NBA, man. These guys just don't even play like minutes. It's like, it's such a, I hate to say this, but like I grew up in watching the NBA in the 90s, man, and it was like a completely different era. These guys are just kind of fucking soft these days. It's like, oh, we have a back to back, so we need a day off. It's like, really? Jordan never did that crap. Jordan wanted to play in front of everybody because he knew that there was probably somebody on a road game that might only get to see him once in their lifetime. Some young boy that his parents bought tickets for to go see that player play tonight. That was Jordan's mentality, literally. We don't take nights off, so I think days off are for losers personally. But anyways, that's enough of me venting. Zion got it done. I want to point something out. The site I set this on, it was 6.5. Everywhere else it was 7.5. He did not get an eighth one. He got this done by 1. So getting the good lines on Sports Millions yesterday really paid off. Franz Wagner, easy call. Norman Powell got it done. His line was 22.5 on Prize Picks. We got it at 21.5. He ended with 23, so it was close. And then this was probably the most frustrating thing I've seen in a long time in the NBA. This guy averages 38 minutes a game. He played 27 last night. He literally, like, he played the start of the third quarter and then, his normal minutes until it's time to go to the bench and take a rest, maybe 7, 8 minutes into the quarter. Never came back into the game because Memphis was so uncompetitive. I think they turned the ball over like almost 30 something times, I think, if I read that right. Truly just insane. Seeing him have this, midway through the third, and guys, if he plays 10 minutes, you're telling me he doesn't get a board. That was super frustrating. It cost us some money yesterday at this play right here. So, and then Giannis got it done. So overall 4-2. I hope I helped you guys make some money and you did better than I did, because this was my day literally. I got hooked on 3 plays. Vooch just, I don't know, dude. He shot 2 for 9 from three. He kept deferring the ball. They ended up winning. So I think he hit his PRA line too, which is frustrating. And he didn't play much. He didn't come back into like 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So I don't know what was up with that. But Gafford, same thing as Josh Hart. I mean, he had 7 or 6 at halftime. I think he ends with 8. So 6 at halftime. We needed 11. He was right on pace. But it was a blowout. They were up 30. Same exact thing. Did barely played in the third quarter. Only got like 1 or 2 boards, and then fucking never came back. I mean, the NBA has a serious product problem. This is not what people want to buy. Like, this is why your viewership sucks, dude. Like, this league is just. I still like betting on it. It's just it's not fun to watch, man. Like, nobody wants to watch uncompetitive games that like mean nothing, where you're like not even getting your best product on the floor, your best players duking it out in the last 5 minutes of a close game. It's like every other game is a freaking blowout. It's terrible. And you can say, well, just take the unders then. Well, that's true, but like in these smash spots, like I'll show you the other play here. So this one we had Gafford's points because I liked Gafford. But if you took the under here, you lost because it was such a good matchup that he got it done so early. I mean, this guy would have went for probably 40 PRs if it was a competitive game. So Josh Hart hooked us right here by 1. Gafford got us here by a couple, just uncompetitive, and then Vooch got us here. Yeah, that was kind of how my day went, guys. But you know what? It's a new day, so let's get into some. I do have my 3 favorite player props for you guys, and then I'll give you a sportsbook lean that I'm probably gonna make an official play. So real quick too, I just want to let you guys know if you're not on my free plan yet, go sign up, man. I'm telling you, it takes like less than a minute. Being on Winnable is a really good thing too. You get a lot of free picks there from a lot of different creators. It's not just me. And it's just you get all the information early. Like, okay, so I sent out this Monday Madness deal 80% off yesterday. So basically you're getting all my picks until September for 80% off. Awesome deal. And I put a limit on it, and they were pretty much gone by like 2 p.m. So if you're on the Winnable plan, you get these kind of like deals and information early a lot of times. So today, I have a Taco Tuesday $5 day pass. That's like 71% off or something. Just use code TACO. I'm not even going to put a limit on these today because it's such a small slate. I'm probably going to send out a few NFL future plays today, though. So if you're one of those guys that wants the early lines and you don't mind your money tied up for a little bit, this would be a great day to get the pass. I also, just because I had a few of you text me, I'm going to restock 5 more of these at that deal. You can use the same code. You can just use code TACO. Okay? And that's going to get you all my picks. Super Bowl slips, daily NBA and MLB. MLB is probably my best sport, guys. All the way until September, 80% off. So let's get into the picks. All right, so we have some really good lines over on this new site, Sports Millions. And I'm telling you guys, they are slow to move them, okay? So one of the first props I really like is Tyrese Maxey, under 7.5 assists. So if we look at Tyrese's last 20 games right here, right? He's only hitting this at about 6 out of 20, so 30%. If we bump it up, it's probably the same to like his last like 30 or so. It's even lower. So either way, I think this is, I mean, I don't know why I don't get this line. Like, I mean, I'll bet on this every time. It's a 30% hit rate. And this is a home game against the Lakers. I expect him to go into like full score mode, and Lakers coming off back to back. They got some older guys on that team. They might even rest like LeBron or AD today, something like that. So we'll have to see. I just feel like Maxey's going to be in like score mode. Paul George is out too, so like Paul George had kind of been facilitating a little bit, and I don't know. I just expect Maxey to stay under this line. To stand to this line, 7.5 assists feels a little high here. So if you go to his home games too, where he plays at home, this hit rate actually goes down to 25%. He's only hit 4 out of 16 times. So we're gonna make that the first pick, Tyrese Maxey under 7.5. And then the next guy I like is actually another assist line. Do they not have? I thought they had him up here. Did they take Trae Young down? No, he's down here. Okay. So I also like Trae Young under his assist line today. So it's set at 10.5. Let's go over. Sorry, guys. My sinuses are just out of control right now. So I had his last 20 games preset. He's, 45%. If you shrink this down to like what he's doing a little more recently, maybe his last 10, it's about the same. So I think that's probably a consistent line you're looking at. But if you look at the games where Jalen Johnson is out, he hits this, I think, even less, like over time. Like if we bump this back up to 20, maybe. I guess that's it. It's about the same hit rate, 3 out of 8, so 37.5%. I don't know. It's just an observation. It is a pretty big line. It's kind of hit or miss home road. It's like all the same too. It just feels like a pretty big line. And I like to really sometimes just get into the what he's done lately kind of thing. So you can see right here, last four hasn't been anywhere really hitting this line except this one game right here. I expect this to be probably actually a competitive game because it is on a back-to-back, and you never know with these teams sometimes. Like the Hawks, I mean, the pace they play at, you would think coming off a back-to-back, Houston had a really tough game yesterday at Boston. You would think that they would have kind of an advantage today, right, with the speed they play and all that, but you just never know with these teams. Head to head, let's see if he actually has played them this year. Doesn't look like, or maybe that's home. Has he played them away? I thought that they had played him actually for some reason. So let's see what Houston's got here. So yeah, they're allowing the second fewest assists in the league, guys, and I believe to the point guard position, it's actually number one. So I would expect Trae also to kind of be like more of a scorer today. So that's going to be your free leg number 2. We're going to take Trae Young under 10.5 assists. Now this last one, I was really trying to find what I wanted on this one, and I ended up settling with, let me close these out. Denny Avija. And this guy, this Euro dude, he's been starting to find his way into this league a little bit. And I looked at his rebound line. He's only averaging 6.5. Now, he had a big rebounding game against them the first time, and he has been overall, his last 10, 12 games, been rebounding the ball a lot better. But it's still, it still feels a little bit high. I mean, DeAndre Ayton might come back tonight, but I doubt it. I would like this even more, but I just settled on the 16.5 points. And I think this is a pretty good bet. If you look at his last 20 games right here, we're looking at a 70% hit rate. And in his last 5, it's 4 out of 5. And then in the one head-to-head matchup he had this year against the Bucks, he had 19 points. So the matchups were kind of neutral. Like the Bucks aren't giving up a ton in the key, but they're giving a lot in spot up and transition is where a lot of his points come from. So if you look at the opposing defense, Bucks are pretty decent here, but you can beat them in this area, and I think that's where he'll kind of shine today. And if you look at like a similar player hit rate over here from his position. Let's see what they got right here. Siakam hit against him. Keldon Johnson hit against him. DeAndre Hunter, Jalen Johnson. So you're looking at like an 8 of 12 hit rate. I just like the fact that he hit this. I do think that'll be a competitive game tonight too. In fact, we'll talk about that free pick too. But let me let you go back, take a screenshot of that real quick. I've actually already set this slip. This is an official slip for me today. You guys are getting for free. That's going to pay you 6x, guys. Okay, that's what Dabble pays, but Dabble didn't have these lines. Dabble didn't have the assist on either one of these players. So they're probably not going to move these either because I'm telling you, this site's just slow. They're brand new. They don't even really know what they're probably doing yet. They're still learning their way at adjusting lines and stuff. Now, if you wanted to get aggressive, you could add, just to show you, 4 picks pays 11x on this site. That is ridiculous. 5 picks, pretty standard. You can find 20x in a lot of places on NBA. But for 6 picks, 40 freaking X. Really? I'm telling y'all, go sign up to Sports Millions. Deposit $10, get $59. Lock in that play with me, guys. They're gonna literally get you 59 free dollars to play with. Just make sure the pick'em game is legal in your state. And with code SBAA, you will get this little deal right here. There is a link below. That is your easiest and fastest way to sign up. I feel like we're on the verge of like just about to destroy this site. It hasn't quite been there yet. Like a lot of the good fortune has been going to like Dabble and Sleeper this week. But I'm telling you, we're like right there with this site. Like you saw those slips I showed you. Like, I mean, both those should have hit. It's just so ridiculous. So let's get into some ATS stuff real quick here now. You got the Lakers on a back-to-back. They blew out way ahead and then kind of let the Hornets come back to play a little bit. So I don't know. Philadelphia's without Paul George, no Embiid. I mean, if the Lakers don't rest anybody, this is a hard game to touch because you just got to see who the Lakers are gonna sit. But I'll tell you what, the Rockets are playing really well right now. So 6.5, I would maybe. I think this actually just went up. I think it was at 6 when I was looking a second ago. So I don't know about 6.5 points. They are on a back-to-back as well. Jalen Johnson being out there is a big deal for the Hawks, man. And Houston's playing really well. So I don't know if you want to do any straight bets today. I actually kind of like this line's been moving too. This opened at 6.5. So what I would do is I would just play this a little safe here. I would take the Rockets on the money line because I think they'll win. This is a little creative way that you can get a pretty good look. Just kind of protect you too because Portland's 6.5. Yeah, so I do kind of like that. I don't know why it says 5.5 here. But if you bump this up to like, let's see what the odds are on this. Let's see what 9.5 is. So -200, pretty juiced. Let's see what that pays out actually. You're looking at even money, so if you took that off, go this one. That's like plus 122. If you just took it at the original 6.5 line, you're looking at plus 154. I really don't hate that bet. Bucks, they're definitely probably gonna rest Chris Middleton tonight if I had to guess. Yeah, I don't think he's played a back-to-back all season because that's what these guys do. They don't play back-to-backs, man. Portland's been playing well too. I think they've won 4 out of 5. They've been playing pretty well defensively, so I actually really like this. I think this is a good little bet here, right here. Just taking the 6.5. It wouldn't shock me if they actually outright won this game against the Bucks, or at least it was coming down to the wire. Hopefully, that's all I got for you guys today. Make sure you sub to the channel. Go get yourself a VIP day pass, or even better, get yourself the 80% off deals. Get all the VIP picks through September, guys. Peace.